New developments in Windsor Locks, Connecticut tonight as a former nursing home supervisor charged for the death of a resident faced a judge today. Pappy Bebo is charged with negligent homicide and tampering with evidence after Margaret Healy wandered out of Bickford Healthcare in February and died. Bebo faces several other charges in separate cases. Today, a judge approved conditions for his release, including close supervision and barring him from patient care work. Bebo's defense argued against both, saying he's never missed a court date. The case returns to court next month.